create auto emails based on custom properties using features Engage, custom properties, and segments. So before you move on to the segments, you need to create your custom properties. So for example, for Xsys, we have a free swag program for developers who contribute to our open source code. So I have created the swag request group of custom properties, which include shipping address, t-shirt size, and swag submission status. So this one is the one that I'm going to be using for this segmentation and auto email. So what I'm going to do is once someone fills out the form, I'm going to check the quality of their submission, whether it's a meaningful contribution to our source code, and then check one of these boxes. So whether it's complete or incomplete or it's still under review. So when I click this checkbox, complete, I have created segments for these two custom properties. So if it's complete, then we send out an automatic email saying that their submission was successful and that we're preparing their package. So since all pop-ups collect contacts and they are labeled as leads, I'm going to create the segments in the lead section. So here, as you can see, I have these two segments. So what you would do after you create your custom properties and start using those properties, you would click on New Segment and then fill out the title and the description. And for the filter, the property, you're going to type in your custom field, which is the same as custom property, and then click equals. Or maybe if your custom property is a number, then you would select maybe the number is equal or greater than. So that depends on your business and the goal they are trying to achieve. And in this field, in the value, you need to type the exact text or whatever data that you are looking for. So here it says complete, and then the second rule, the second requirement is also quite important. So if you do not add this created at rule, you're gonna be sending to all these customers, whether they're old or new, the email. So here we're gonna use this date as one of the filters. So I'm gonna choose date is greater than, and now minus 30 days. So what this is gonna do is target the people who have filled out the submission form in the last 30 days. And you can check how many people there are by clicking on Show Count. And of course, you can add more properties onto that. Or if you have installed the event tracking script on your website, you can also choose to add to segment by the events as a trigger. I'm not going to mention that in this video. There will be a separate video on event tracking. So anyway, and then you click on save. What you're going to do is go to your Engage and create a new message. And when you create a new message, make sure you select the email type. Of course, you can also choose the messenger or SMS, but I'm going to choose email for this video, and then choose the segment that you've just created, and then fill out the content of your email. You can choose to decide to use email template. If you just choose the email template, you can make the edits right here, or you can just type in a very simple email and then fill out the sender, as in you can just type in whatever name for the sender, and the reply to. You can also fill this out if you want people to reply to a different email than compare different email from the from email. Anyway, the most important part is the schedule. So since I have segmented by 30 days, I'm going to choose every month in the schedule and then choose the day. So here we have 31 days of the month, and I'm just going to choose day 1. And then you can also see that there's an option to select every year. So you can choose the month of the year, the day of the year, and so on. All right, and then you click on next, and here's the preview on desktop, tablet, and mobile, and you click on send and live. So once you create these, the status will be sent because it's an automatic email, meaning the system is always checking the database and sending these emails continuously. If it's a manual email, as in like one-off email, then the status is either sent or sending. Sending means like the system is trying, like checking the database. Sent means that it's done and done deal kind of thing. And then in the actions section, you can also look at the statistics, meaning how many times this email was sent, delivered, and bounced, and so on. And then you have the log, the full log of this engagement email. All right, so that's how you create engagement emails based on custom properties.